Pick your group size to survive for 1 week. Solo, duo, trio, or quad. Tag the people you would trust to survive with you. If you go solo, your place is a battered wooden fishing boat, adrift in the middle of a vast, unforgiving ocean. A full-grown tiger paces the narrow deck with you, its amber eyes locked on every move you make. You have exactly 7 days to either train the beast through daily commands, shared risks, and unbreakable eye contact rituals, or accept that it will eventually turn on you and devour you alive. There are no weapons, no cage, no escape. Food comes only from the ocean. You must spearfish or dive for raw catches every single day, but every splash or struggle sends ripples that summon circling predators beneath the hull. Miss a day's haul and hunger weakens you, making the tiger bolder. Catch too aggressively and the boat rocks violently in sudden squalls that threaten to flip you both into shark-infested waters. Fresh water is limited to whatever rain you can catch in a single tin cup. There is no shelter beyond a torn tarp. At night, the tiger's low growls grow louder if your training has faltered, and one wrong breath can end everything before the week is through. Survive unbroken or become its meal. If you go duo, your place is a lonely iron lighthouse perched on a razor-sharp rock spire miles from any shore. The structure is fully stocked. Shelves of canned goods, dried meats, fresh water tanks, warm blankets, and a working stove. Everything you could need for comfort. But the sea around you demands total vigilance. You are forbidden from sleeping, not one of you. The moment either person closes their eyes for longer than a few minutes, the lighthouse beacon flickers and a deep, resonant hum rises from the waves below. That hum becomes a voice that crawls inside your skull, pulling you toward the railing to leap into the crushing surf. Exhaustion sets in fast. After 48 hours without rest, your vision blurs, hands shake, and simple tasks become deadly. The two of you must rotate endless watches, feeding the beacon oil by hand every hour. But the longer you stay awake, the louder the voice grows, promising rest you can never take. One slip, one stolen nap, and the sea claims you both. If you go trio, your place is 2 colossal blood-red vine towers that twist around each other like living arteries, rising hundreds of feet above a churning lake of boiling acid. The vines pulse and throb with wet, rhythmic heartbeats you can feel through your palms. Thick rope-like bridges of vine connect the 2 towers, swaying in the acidic steam. There are no floors, no rails, no solid ground, only the vines themselves. To survive, you must constantly move between the towers, pressing your hands to the pulsing stalks in perfect unison with your 2 companions. The vines feed on rhythm. If even one of you falls out of sync for more than 30 seconds, they tighten like nooses around limbs, or yank you downward toward the hissing acid below. Food grows only from the throbbing nodes along the vines, bulbous, blood-warm fruits that burst with sticky nectar. But harvesting them causes the entire structure to convulse and sway harder. Drop one fruit, and the acid lake surges upward in a scalding spray. 7 days of perfect synchronized balance, or you become nothing but vapor and bone dissolved in the boiling depths. If you go quad, your place is a shimmering world where literally anything is possible. Floating crystal palaces, endless feasts, flying machines, healing springs, whatever your minds can dream. The sky changes color on command, and gravity bends to your whim. There is no money here. The only currency is time taken directly from your own lives. At glowing altars, scattered across the realm, you can gamble hours, days, even weeks off your remaining lifespan to manifest whatever you desire. Crave the finest meal. Bet 6 hours and roll the dice, win, and you feast like kings. Lose, and those hours vanish forever, and you age visibly on the spot. Want weapons, shelter, or a way to bend the rules? Gamble more. The 4 of you must decide together what to risk, because if any single person's life clock reaches 0 before the week ends, they simply cease to exist mid-sentence.